Hello everyone. Last year in Colorado, I shot a panoramic image of a rainstorm over a mountain range. Today, I'm going to show you how I put that image together and processed it in Lightroom. To start with, as you can see, there are 12 frames in this image, so I need to put all of those together into one image. To do that, I will select them all and then right-click and go to Photo Merge, Panorama. I have cylindrical selected. You can take a look at what the others will look like, but cylindrical is normally what I go with for panoramic images. And I'm going to go ahead and let Lightroom do an initial crop. Now I'll just click on Merge. Now that we have our merged image, we can begin processing it. And the first thing I want to do is crop it to a more manageable size. I always shoot panoramas wider than what I think I'll need so that I have more to play around with when I start looking at the composition and begin refining it. I'm going to make sure my crop tool is unlocked, and then I'm just going to drag the edges to where I want them to be. Now that we have the image cropped, we can begin doing some basic processing. We'll start by taking the highlights down, right about there, and we'll take the shadows up to, let's go there. Want to raise the whites just a little bit more than the shadows actually, right there, and drop the blacks just a tiny bit. Add a little bit of vibrance. And we're just going to add one saturation. Take the exposure down a little bit and add some contrast. Now I'll open the detail pane and I'm going to adjust the masking on this just a little bit on the sharpening. The next thing I want to do is I want to adjust just the sky a little bit, and to do that I'm going to use a linear gradient mask. We're just going to drag it from the top all the way down to here, and then I will key in a -1 to the exposure value. One last thing I think would help out this image would be just a tiny vignette. So we're just going to key in a -7 onto the vignette right there under effects. And in the original video where I showed this image off, I think I cloned this flag out, but looking at the image now, I kind of like that it's there. It adds a little bit of a human element. Now we're done processing the image and it's ready to be exported. When you're exporting an image like a panorama, if you're going to be posting it on social media or using it on a website, you want to pay attention to the resolution that you export it at, because if you export it at its full resolution, it'll be too large and cause you a lot of problems. That's it for today. I hope you learned something. Bye for now.